Today's tip is on pitching, why it's important, how easily it can be done, and the fact that we all need to do it. Now, for those who don't know what a pitch is, it's the cornerstone of your business plan, cash flows, change management, whatever you need to do, you need that. Because that one line or two line is the way you start to convince people. If you don't get that right, forget it. Do something else. Now, a pitch is an attempt to sell an idea. That's all you're doing. You're pitching an idea and you want them to accept that idea. And the way they accept psychologically is minimize and sell the benefits, and that's all you need to do. Don't have to do too much. And all you need to do is get a pen and paper, don't need AI or anything like that, pen and paper and write down. What are you trying to say? What are you trying to influence? Now, like I said, pitching, some people think a pitch is a huge document. Yes, it can be. But that's the reasons, the technology, the justification. The actual pitch itself is just one slide or maybe 3 or 4 words. Let me give you an example. Look at the big companies on TV. Just watch TV for once. Fairy sell you washing up powder. But they sell you that powder on the basis that it helps your hands. That's the benefit. And with your hands, you can then spend more time with your kids. Bam. Because who's going to buy a bit of overpriced liquid? That's what it is. In the same way as teeth whiteness. You get a fantastic smile. People love that smile of yours. You've got to pay money for it though, unfortunately. So that's the way it goes. And that's their pitch. Also, there's some pitches that you've got to be very careful about. Certainly political pitches. Political pitches are the ones that are the most dangerous because they sell you an idea for a non-existent problem and then con you out of all the money you've got. Trump does it all the time. He collects millions. Politicians will often say, for example, you all know the story of Brexit. We can save £350 a day that's going to the European Union. That'll go to the NHS. Did it? Nah. But they sold it to you. Get your sovereignty back. What sovereignty? Sovereignty lies with the Queen and Parliament. It doesn't lie with you. But they sold you that idea because it was based on racist premises. The Nazis sold the idea of the master race and that somehow the Jews were terrible and that committed the most heinous crimes. Now, in Israel, the same thing's happening. But nevertheless, we have to be aware of where the values lie. And that goes in, explains something about my slide on corporate value. The other thing is that a pitch, if it's difficult, ask a friend to help you. And if it can be done that way, brilliant. You can't go wrong. Thank you for listening. If you have any questions, any feedback, if you want me to do something else around the same theme, just drop me an email with a link below and I'll get back to you ASAP.